Winners talking.
I think his food's come. He's been waiting for it for a hot minute. I see the gold teeth grins. Is the food outside to you? You on mic? Say it in the mic.
My food's there.
All right.
Jeez.
Cousin T's running out to get his food. It's another one.
Food for everyone, T.
Obviously not. He didn't even ask what the man them want.
Nah.
Big Doug's pouring up the XIX.
Come on.
Let's take a moment to talk about the XIX. Listen, I'm telling you people, right? I don't really just get behind any and anything.
Nah.
This is 5 times distilled premium vodka. It's not just. It's an experience within itself. It's a lifestyle. You see what I'm trying to say?
You know?
It's not. No, it's not. That's why.
This is what
And
I
the
like
funny
with
thing is, when I was speaking with the people them from there the other day, I said that to them. There's not a gimmick. You understand?
Gimmick.
There's some gimmicks behind some vodka. This is different. This is certified premium elite vodka.
The man's been to their local warehouse distillery place, and it's not a joke.
You must savor the taste. You got to appreciate it's a lifestyle. You understand? So let's take a moment for that first and foremost. XIX premium vodka, 5 times distilled. It's not easy to get your hands on.
40%.
But keep your eyes on it.
Yeah,
Look
it's not
out for
easy.
it.
Can you not buy it? Can you not buy it?
It's very hard. No, you can't just go and buy it. If you manage to get a bottle at this stage, you must be one of the special few.
Yeah.
The table's full of them.
That's because come on,
man.
Man certified. What do you take this thing for?
Come on, man.
You know what it is. The table's full of them because we're amongst the premium and the elites. So of course the table must be full of them because we're representing it and they're representing us. So we move. Shout out Manscaped.
Yeah.
As always, you're not gonna get a better shaving experience. The man they must groom. The man they must pattern up.
Oh, it's mad.
It's you know it's normal.
Freshly groomed.
No, it's normal.
When you say, what man got? You know when you get the trim, it makes you want to do it. What,
Everything got clean.
everything. Man clean the car. Man did everything. Man cleaned the car. Man
Man
did
said man
everything.
clean the car. Nah, man stay on his
So
grind.
right now you're super streamlined right now.
Super streamlined.
Go.
Man stay like, yeah, shout out Manscaped. Man stay streamlined and good to go all times.
Use the code winners 20% discount. That's from us to you. Get yourself a Manscaped pack. You
Cutting
get
through the wind.
get the 4.0, get the aftershave, get it all. Use the code winners 20% discount. Manscaped.com. Use the code winners 20% discount when you use the code
Streamline
winners.
out there, you know.
Streamline. It changes the game. It changes what the stroke. Listen.
Summer's here.
I know you was gonna say. I knew you was gonna say. Changes up the ting, fam. Say it with
Alright.
chest. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't say a word. You
Don't
get
say
me?
a word. You know what I mean?
Out of that into this. We're gonna keep it light today. Go on, Dax. What are you gonna say?
I want us to touch on something lightly. Just a light touch because
Go on.
just like my brethren
You might, if that's under control, you might want to jump up in front of a microphone because it's gonna be harder to pick up. Go on, careful where you put it. Go on.
Just
Yeah, Rex, take over, just to make sure.
not a major. It's just preparation. Call like I call it when in Rome, innit? And so you should know what that means. Cause my brethren, he's kind of high up in his job. You get me? So interviewing one brother today, it was reasoning after interviewing one brother today. So he felt for the brother, want to help the brother out. But true, you see a man them in the position, just opened up a bit too much. You get me? So he come in, he said, really and truly, I can only do these days. Train driver.
Yeah.
My brethren interviews, I can only do these days. Because I got youths, and I need to be there for the youths. So my brethren's thinking, the story makes sense. So he's hearing him out a bit, but true, the man got a bit too comfortable now. But my brethren's like that. He likes to feel people out and dig deeper.
Yeah.
He thinks he's a little philosopher. You get me?
Yeah, little philosopher.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
loves that. So, but the man got too comfortable now. Starts saying, yeah, because I could be on the road, but I decided not to. I got shot. I got stabbed.
Yeah, you got too relaxed.
But then he said, I done the same back.
You got way too relaxed.
Way too relaxed. But I'm just saying.
This is in an interview.
In an interview. But the brothers, my
Only
boy,
certain man could.
my
So
boy-
what's your guy say? Because
my boy's one. Looked like. Just
but
man
how's
there.
he?
But
But how's he
the
feeling
bits-
about it though?
Uh,
What's his thoughts on it? Because you might be able to come to me to interview you for an interview for that,
This
and
is
I
a job
might.
interview though.
But
He said the main thing that
What you
put
say?
him
He's doing
off-
too much.
He did way too much. Like when I went for my job, I told him I had criminal offences.
I don't even like this.
You're not going to talk about. You're not going to talk about. Yeah, I had one that environment.
I don't even like disclosing that though.
Yeah, no, but I
Anytime
had to because
disclose
they were
that,
the-
I have to disclose my thing, but I'm always edgy.
Yeah, but I had to because I knew they would do their research. And I think if you lie,
Yeah, my thing's fucked, but And I'd never like to really, because I'm in a different realm now.
Yeah.
I'm going here. So I
Yeah.
don't even want to talk about what happened over there. You know what I mean? But for him to open up and say that off his own cuff, that was a bit mad to me. So I'm thinking, right, when in Rome, you meant to just
Keep it quiet.
You
Yeah,
understand?
straight.
Yeah.
But yes, I was just gonna forward that over to you, man. But
Yeah,
you
them man, they need to read the room. Them
Yeah.
man need to know they're going for a job interview. They need to know that you're not with your brethren. It don't matter if you've walked in the room and the man them look familiar.
Yeah.
You gotta act you gotta carry
bruv.
yourself a certain way. You
Yeah,
want the
especially
job,
just
no?
because man look like he's from your world.
Yeah,
don't
that
mean
don't mean
necessarily
he's from your
your world. Man could just hit weights.
That sound like one episode of one show or something, brother. No, that's mad. They can't be doing all that. You gotta carry yourself professional in that environment.
And I think I think it's a good way to start something off because I think we should touch on it. Man need to know like a time and a place. When to act, you get what I'm saying, like, and to say certain or behave in certain ways. Man can't just be out here doing the most in front of people.
Our parents have been doing that for the longest time.
Yeah.
You know, when mum gets the phone call, it's bare yard chat. But then when it's the cool work, hello, oh hi Timmy, how's it going? Da da da.
Yeah.
But then next minute, hold on a minute, Diary, me have to call you back, call Timmy the pump.
Yeah.
So that's like, so they've been doing that for a hot minute. So I'm not saying to betray yourself of who you are. You're still who you still are who you are, but you got to read the room. You got to be able to maneuver in a room.
And I think this subject's deep. Like even just the thing, even though just with like touching on it, I think it's deeper than what man them realize because I think a lot of man them because they don't know how to read the room or know how to act in certain situations, areas, places. Fuck up opportunities for themselves, like in a sense that it's like, let's say you, like before, like when you was doing your thing and you might have gone to a meeting, but you know that I have to kind of still be myself, but know how to conduct myself within that environment. And I think, and we see it bare times where people be in certain environments when you need to tone it down a bit or behave in a certain way. But man just want to be ignorant and bring the streets to wherever they are. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think people need to, and I see it bare times as well. So I think it's something that maybe needs to be spoken of because man, them just don't know how to act and behave in certain places when you need to know when to kind of hold it down and chill.
Yeah, definitely. But do you think also as well, part of it is lack of experience? Like they don't know how to move. Like some man needs some training of how to conduct themselves. Because like, don't get me wrong, like my son's been going for, well not now, he's got a job in it, but when he was going for interviews, he might have already known, but I was very onto him of like, and I know his mum was very onto him of how you need to speak, how you're gonna have to move. You're not talking to your friends. You understand? They're gonna call you. Like, say your job was like, are they gonna call him? So I kind of prepped him beforehand. Like, make sure you answer the phone. Don't answer like how you would. You understand? Like, sound alert. Make it extra. I kept saying to him, long sentences. Because I know they'll be like, so how you today? He'll be like, yeah, I'm alright. And I'll be like, nah, make your sentences longer.
Talk.
Speak up. No, that's what I'm saying. Long sentences. I'm saying long sentences. Add something to your sentence. Don't, because I know my son. He'll give you them 2 words. You know how the man them are. He'll give you 2 words.
This generation.
What's been going on today? Yeah, I'm alright.
You
understand? Now you got to add to that. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Being able to articulate yourself is a skill set, and not everyone's blessed with it, and not everyone's blessed with confidence to be able to maneuver in them. But maybe practice, as mad as it sounds, practice a piece beforehand. Get your little.
Practiced.
Yeah, you practiced.
When I was 14, and I was starting to think about stepping out in the real world, I remember I used to teach bare shit from school, so I had like a mini whiteboard. And I used to write down potential questions and write down potential answers.
Good.
I practiced. I remember one time when I was doing it, and I was like, yeah, now I'm going to rest. And my mum went, rest? What? You're writing on the whiteboard. What do you mean rest? You get me? But I practiced. Put in the hours.
I feel like for me, part of my being able to kind of know when to conduct myself in certain places is just the way of the situations and the places that, like, I was going to say, like, put yourself in different surroundings. Like, you know, like, man, like, been where I got, like some of my school friends that ain't road that I grew up with, and I buck up them, and they're just normal people, and being able to conduct myself in that kind of environment, or knowing when I'm with the man, and you know what I'm saying, and just putting yourself in different situations that allow you to kind of be versatile.
But certain people will just say, I'm just keeping it real, innit?
Yeah, but keeping
the
real world,
keeping it real broke.
Yeah.
They'll say they're being true to themselves. You're basically saying you're just being me, and I hear that, but you're gonna have to flip in treat it like when you're trying to trick them girls to get some pum pum.
Yeah.
You're putting on that performance for a little
some
while,
man
innit?
don't
And
trick.
that ain't and this
I
is
was
getting you
Tesco
bread.
the other day.
This ain't getting you bread. This is getting you bread. I'm a lying though, Doug. You know, man, put on the best performance.
it's
You
true,
know,
true.
brother. Look at this, yeah. Like a girl said to me the other day. She goes, I'm walking down the road. A man jumped out the car, pulled up the car. She said she saw it coming. The man scurried up, pulled up the car, jumped out. Come across the road. Excuse me. She's like, no, I can't talk. Got to work. He's like, no, can I just get a moment of your time?
Old school
and
man.
she's
there,
like,
because that's an old school talent.
yeah, but she's going like, I can't. I've got to go work. She kept walking. You fucking bitch. Man didn't even want to talk to you anyway. Fuck you. You stuck up bitch. Now, this is my point. Man put on the act for the team.
Yeah, man played the game.
Because the game is the game.
The
So
game
treat the
is
job. So even when it comes to the job, the game is the game. You understand? Because if you want that employment, and maybe you've got a greater goal, you're gonna have to work.
You have to play the game.
Play the game. Get through the door. You understand? And then get your feet under the table before
Understand
you start
the process.
Before you start whiling. And also, you're representing yourself. I say this as well. I was talking about my son just then. When he was on his little job hunt, he's 16 in it, so he got a job coaching because football. He likes his football, but he got a job coaching. I dropped him off there. It was they said like a couple-day trial. Did the first day. Immediately they said to him like, yeah, well, you can have it if you want, but he come back in the car with me and he's like, they got me doing little kids. They're like 3 years old. They can't even kick a ball. I don't even like this. So I said to him, listen, sometimes you just gotta, do what you gotta do. Find the next one. Dropped in the next day. He's come in the car. Body language is all. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? He goes, it's stupid. They want me to say like, when the youths are putting the balls into the bag afterwards, they want me to be saying yum, yum, yum. He said, I'm not doing that. I said, but your uncle's brethren that is now a big football coach, he was there. So I goes, yeah, but that's him. I'm not him. I'm laughing. I'm saying, listen, just stick with it for now. We'll find something else. Next day, email comes. Yeah, after report back from we're gonna have to not offer you the job. I started going mad. I said, you know why? Because I know him. I said, I don't mind that you come and told me you don't like it, but I know you've gone in there and acted a way to make everyone know you don't want to be it. You made it because I said to them, email back and asked them what went on, and the email said like there was no effort, like your body language was this. I said, listen, when you got the house, you're representing me and your mum, you're representing yourself. You understand? So carry yourself a certain way.
Yes.
Show that you're raised right. Don't fall into flipping the stereotypes they're going to expect of you. You understand? So you go in there, and I ain't saying don't be no bum sucker and let no one take the piss out of you, but carry yourself a certain way. Rep it properly. You understand? And then after that, if you want cuss and complain like a million people do at their jobs.
It was better if he just done the good day's work
and then bow
and then told them it's not for me. They would want him still.
There you go.
But
That's
you know
better.
what's
You do
mad?
that. But difference is.
Yeah.
He's 16.
Yeah.
And it's his first experience.
You know
Big man.
You know what's nuts? Even like life, I find life so much easier, even when it comes to my work, when I change the perspective of how I look at my job. Like, it's like what you're saying, what you're exactly saying. Like, you go in and you do what you need to do for the process and run it and rep the team, and then you cut out. Like, now, when I go to work, I don't stress about nothing because I know it's a part of the hustle of one of my like many things that man's got going on. So I'll just go in there, knock it out, like, and it's like it could be anything that you're doing. You could be fucking working in retail, whatever. If you just see it as a hustle, go in there. Right, I'm here for the next 6 hours, then I clock off.
That's what it is.
You get me?
That's
because
what it is.
you know what I mean. Because we're all striving for better or whatever, even if not. But it's part of the grind. This is one of my grinds. I've got 6-7 hours to be here. I'm gonna give it good 6-7 hours, and I'm gone again. Do you get what I mean? Back to my life again.
Yeah, you just gotta get. Listen, you need to get the job first, innit?
Yeah.
Like the guy today sounds like he just got too comfortable. Maybe he lacks experience in that. Ain't done that many.
Or willing to test man's gangster and see the fear in man's eyes.
He got too comfortable. You saw the man them. You saw the man
my
them.
brethren asked him, but I told my brethren, blood that question in on the paper. Why are you asking that question? He said, boy, I do my own paper. I want to feel.
What did he ask him?
He just said, so why you? Because he coming from a similar company. So why are you leaving?
Yeah.
He said, me and the management team just can't get along. So my brother just said, so what? You're gonna end up beefing me soon. Then,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Me and the management team just can't get along.
Yeah.
Try and get me to do certain things that man ain't doing that.
Okay.
Alright, dropping it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
he's
like
keeping
that.
it. He's a G.
Just like
He's
that.
keeping it
So
chill.
definitely.
Yeah, he had the whap on him.
One of my brothers said that. You won't come try to shoot me. then.
But he had it parked up right there and then during the interview.
he's
He's already a shooter, so he won't.
Just in case man was a op, you get me? You know the interviewer was a op.
He's on job. Listen, listen, I can't say I've gone for a million interviews because I haven't. I ain't got that much experience in it, but I've interviewed people, loads, and I know what I'd want from them and what I expect from them coming into it. You're gonna have to put your best foot forward. Douglas, you step in and like, even if it's a means to an end, like what you just described, it's a means to an end, but for that moment, you gotta go like you said, represent the brand, just carry yourself a certain way, like. Dress a certain way. Like,
you're there for a
make
reason.
an effort.
If it didn't mean that, until you wouldn't have been there.
Like you said that other week, like about putting food on the table. So if that's your primary goal, you've got to put food on the table. Then you're gonna have to do what you got to do just to make that happen. Once you get in there, once you clock out the place, do you, be you, get in the car, light up your spliff, do whatever you want to do. But just for them hours, while that's the world you're in, and you've got to play the game. Play the game. When we play games, we play them to win.
Come on, fam.
So get in there.
Man ain't playing that.
Play the game to win. They don't know what man's like in this, but they might get a glimpse. They might see a one thing on your socials or whatever.
But they'll respect it. The fact that you just come in and do your thing and cut out. And
they'll respect it.
They'll respect it because they'll see that you're not here for the politics. You're not here for the foolishness.
Yeah.
You come in, you bang your hours and you
graft and you cut.
You're not in there. They're bitching about. Oh, do you see what Tonio did over there? You know all of that. Like I don't do none of that in-house bitching about no one at work. I come in, even when I hear them chatting, I'll go and
copy conversations.
Yeah, all of that. I go when I hear that. If I'm on the train and I hear man bitching, I just go to the other end of the train and just chill off.
No time. For
unless I'm driving it, I'll just go and chill off because I ain't here for it. I got my phone, ring up someone, chat.
Can you remember your interview?
Yeah.
Tell me something about it.
So in my interview, because I knew I wanted the job, like and whatever. When they come, they were asking me questions. I was just honest, but that's the thing. I felt like what kind of sold it. My manager at the time, because he rang me up that night, and I think what it was just the fact that I just kept it 100. I told him about my crimes, like my previously. Told him about why I wanted to do it, the aspirations of why I come for the job. Because I know that industry's clicky. There ain't no black man in that job. Like there's a couple, like there's like 2 or 3 black men that work at my place, amongst the whole 67 or 70 workforce of man.
Listen,
that we have.
your job's a highly sought after job.
Highly, it's clicky. You can't get in there. It's like brothers bring in brothers, or it's like it's very clicky, or that the dad might bring in the son and bust him through. But it's like it's very hard to get in. It just happened. The window of opportunity was there for me to get in. Yeah.
So straight, no light lean, just straight good interview.
Good interview.
No light lean.
No light lean. Good interview.
Right.
I was honest. Told them. But I just kept it 100. I kept that, like, I was passionate about it. Like I said, this is like, this is the world I've come from. This is the thing. This is the opportunity for me to change my life, innit? And I was real about it, and they liked it, and then they rang me back later on that night to say I got the job.
Amen.
Yeah, but I just kept it real.
For those that don't know, sorry, I just said that so casual. Doug, tell them what a light lean is.
A light lean is where you just enforce a little, you know what I mean?
You just lean on them.
Lean on them a little piece.
A little leaning on them.
Just a little light lean. Say, you know what?
Not heavy. Not a heavy lean.
Not a heavy lean. But you know, if I leaned on them in the interview, I'm telling them I've got the job.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm talking more like
that's a full-on lean.
That's a
light lean is just.
That's
a heavy lean.
That's a heavy lean. A light lean is like, this position's for me.
I like this job, you know.
I like this job. This is what I'm about. This I can see myself excelling in this role.
You agree, innit?
Yeah.
And I like it.
You can see it too. Like the light lean, like also what is there a company car because I feel like I need a C class. You know, like a little. Light lean. But you have to lean on people as well, like that as well. Like sometimes when you know what you want something, you got to go out and get it, and you got to kind of really put it in there to achieve it, man. I think we're all leaning on things in life. Do you get what I'm saying? Like we're all out here striving.
Daps, is he getting the job?
No. But the biggest thing is, my bridges said he would have gave him a squeeze.
But he went
just
too
said
far
way
with it.
too much.
He went too far, innit?
He said way too much. But at the same time, my brother loves to teach. He was on the thing of, I gave him some game. You get me?
Yeah.
I said, hey, what you do? It look like working for people ain't really your thing.
Yeah.
Go
It's
agency.
not for everybody.
Say you can do this.
Yeah.
Say you can't do this, but leave out.
That, yeah.
And that's what you can't get more than
Can't
that.
ask for more than that.
Can't
ask for more than that. Because at the same time, your bridging's got a responsibility to everyone in his company.
100%.
So he can't employ a man that's going to move reckless and he's a liability to the company. So that's the thing. As much as we might want to do favours, because that's one thing I've always been on. Like, there's times when, I don't know, say like the Evergreen Gym, there's like 20, no, it's more than that. We have like 25 staff in there, yeah? And we'll try to employ as much as we can. But the minute I see you're a liability or like you're a potential hazard to the whole operation or this, that, and the other, you're going to have to go.
Yeah, man.
Because
Out
it's
the
business
door.
is business.
And you're mashing up
You
everyone
understand?
else's
Business
bread.
is business. You're
Mashing
mashing
up
up
the
the
things
bread.
then.
You're
Yeah.
mashing up the bread. One time we had a travel agent and this guy in there, brother, every woman that would come in, inappropriate.
Yeah.
Inappropriate. But he was good at his job.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
very good. He was a salesman. But you have to weigh it up.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah,
And
wow.
business is business.
Yeah, well, flirty too much.
He was there,
Sexual
yeah.
harassment,
Couple
rascal.
complaints. Couple complaints. Couple complaints.
Well, complaints.
Couple
you know?
complaints.
Are
Couple
you
complaints.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah,
Couple
all of
complaints.
that.
Asking gal if they're gonna be topless sunbathing and all of that.
Oh, like that.
Oh,
like,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah,
even sly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not even
yeah,
sly,
yeah,
not even
yeah,
sly.
Is he asking them that the fucking gym's in Lewisham?
That asking them, but you know,
What are you asking gal if they're going to be topless?
yeah, said to
sunbathing?
one of them,
No,
said
no,
to-
he was an estate agent, yeah?
travel agent.
Travel agent, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, he said to one. He
Travel
said to one of
agent.
them, "What you look like you're gonna want somewhere where you can, where you can topless sunbathe and all of that." And she didn't really feel it. And I thought,
Yeah,
you're doing too much.
you're
I
doing
tried,
too
I
much.
tried to look at it and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but then I thought, nah, man, you don't need to say that, brother. She would have said if she wants to topless sunbathe.
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that.
Well, she
But
wouldn't
once I
even
got-
have said it's not your business.
Yeah,
really,
once I got
truly.
2 complaints.
Yeah.
I said, no, you just got to end it. So level of professionalism.
Yeah.
And that's another thing as well. Even when you got the job, please, man, them, don't get too comfortable. You know, you must know, Doug. You must have seen man get too comfortable in a job. Because that's something my brother says all the time. When something mad happens and someone does a madness, he
Yeah.
always says, them man are too comfortable.
Too
we have one of
comfortable.
those days.
Them
Or
man are
like,
too
you know what it
comfortable.
is? Sometimes you got to know, like, time and a place. Like we saying, how to start off, like, you can't take the piss. Take the piss, because as soon as you start taking the piss, it's gross misconduct.
What I've realised
It's like
is-
sackable offences, innit? Like, no matter whatever you think it is that's light, you can't take the piss, innit?
Yeah, but what you can do in the workplace, another man can't do, and that's what people need to realize.
Yeah, that as well. Or what certain man can't do, I can't do.
You
so,
understand? Same way. Yeah, you understand?
And I've
Word,
seen it.
word.
Yeah. And at work, they set examples of, man. Like, I know man that are sitting at home not working, but they've not sacked them, but they've not, like, you're just getting your flat money because you're not working. And it's to set an example because you kind of thought you was bigger than the company, or maybe had a leg to, or maybe had a right that you were standing on. But then after certain things happen, you lose that right, or it don't make sense no more. Like, do you get what I mean? So now we've got you. You had us then, but now we've got you, and now we're gonna make an example. And it's like sometimes it's just not worth it. That's why even when I see all them things, I'm like, rah. I'm gonna stay out of the politics because as soon as you, what one of my managers said, my manager said this. He says once you lift your head out the parapet.
Blackball
We
yourself,
got ya.
blood.
Do you get what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You just keep your head under the radar, running through the, what is it like? Because the parapet is where you, in war, is where you can run around the barriers, isn't it?
What's that, the pulpit or the parapet? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the
I
parapet's
get- I
like where
get
you
what
can
mean.
pop
I
out
get
and
what you
shoot. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
In war, but that's how he said. But as soon as you lift your head out, you got that's where you give them the opportunity to lick your head off.
Oh,
You,
yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So my manager always used to say, just keep your head down. Just go about your business. Like, because as soon as you raise your head up and you want to start singing and dancing and pull your head out the parapet, that's when he always
Yeah,
used to
some
say
man
that's
do
when
too-
that's
some
when we
people
got
doing
you.
too much.
You get me? And that's what it is. You do too much.
Some people doing too much. So when you get it, don't get too comfortable.
Yeah.
But also, nothing to do with topic. I always have to say this: don't be in a job that you hate. If you see, like, do it, stick with it, but don't be scared to look for other opportunities as well.
Job
You understand?
job satisfaction.
Yeah, I always say the thought of people getting up to do the same job
8 hours, 9
repetitively,
hours.
9 hours a day for 20, 30 years and not liking the job.
I couldn't do it.
You're not living. You're not living. So
Yeah.
so it don't hurt to just have a look and see what's out there for you
Yeah.
and to turn up for the interview.
Because
and
people
carry
settle.
yourself,
People
right?
settle in situations like this.
Yeah,
like
don't
people
settle,
get up
don't
and do
settle.
the same 9 to 5 for 20 years and hate their job.
Yeah, have a look, people. Have a look. Just have a look. That's all it is. Have a look. I say it to my friends. I say it to my family. Just have a look. It's not hurting. Don't mean you gotta commit to nothing. Just have a look. See what's out there for you. If you're feeling you're undervalued, underappreciated, you want to see an opportunity. Take that and also turn up for the interview or whatever it is and carry yourself.
Bro,
a certain
interviews are
way.
easy, you know,
It's a,
because they only want to see the best. So you don't even have to forget about all the rest.
brother.
Just show them the best in terms of what you wear.
That's
in
why I
terms
said-
of how you present yourself. It's not a trick.
That
Yeah,
brother.
it's light work.
That's why I say. That's why I use the comparison of gal and dating. Because when people go on dates, ain't you? Everyone's putting the
man,
best of
dripped
themselves
up,
out there,
best
like
after shaped up,
everyone's
best
putting
kicks.
everyone's putting their
Shades
best
on, it's dark.
representation.
Exactly.
everyone's capable of doing it.
You're not fucking about.
Yeah,
You're not fucking about.
She's not fucking about. You're not fucking about. Everyone's putting their best foot forward.
But man will do it for gal, but won't do it for their bank account.
And then when you ain't got no bank account, you're not gonna get no gal. So it's a vicious circle.
It's a vicious circle.
So you might as well get the job,
get the gal,
everything, and then when the time's right, after hours or when the time's right, and you get your own thing running or whatever the case may be yourself. Do all of that stuff, but for the interview, don't tell them that you shanked up my man down the road. They get a biggie. I don't give a shit how familiar the guy looks sitting opposite you, how many tattoos he's got, gold teeth, grills, if he's got a wet on the side of his face and a teardrop on his eye. You understand? Rep it for the rep it for whatever. That don't mean
Hey yo, fam, man's got 60 points on the scoreboard.
See it there? I don't care if he says all of that. You better kind of stay in your lane and just do what you need to do, because the opportunity might pass you and the next one might not come along for a minute.
This is it, bruh. We're living in a mad time where opportunity, there's whole heap, but then when you're not in the right places or not thinking the right way, opportunity is scarce.
Yeah,
you get what I mean? Like right now, like the way that man them are functioning, the way that man them are moving, there's opportunities all around. Man can see opportunities everywhere. It's about executing. But when your life isn't like that and you're not seeing it like that, and you have one opportunity that might lead on to many more, and you fuck that up, the next one might not come so quick.
Relationships, and sometimes sometimes man them are talking too much anyway, because you got too comfortable and spoke too much. I can't say in this case necessarily listen more, speak less, because that's what I usually would tell people.
That's my thing.
Some man are wafflers though.
Yeah, don't waffle. You understand? Like, you gotta know when you've said enough.
Like,
and just
you know when you buck certain man as well, P, like, where they just want to let you know what they're about.
On stuff. Yeah.
That they're on stuff. Like, I couldn't give a fuck. Like, but you know when them man just wanna. And then as soon as you say something, it's like, remember when, fam, remember when we chased that man, and they want to tell you some story, and
not in an interview.
Not in an interview.
You man are doing way too much.
Yeah, like, man, the interviewer don't need to know that it is.
When you go into
in general, man don't need to know your history.
Talk too much.
Yeah, that's my thing. Listen more, speak less.
Yeah.
Read the room. That's what we started saying. That's what. Read the room.
Yeah.
Read the room.
See what the vibrations are.
Read the room. We should call this one Read the Room.
And sometimes if the vibrations ain't right, leave the room.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you gotta know what you're on. But then we want to see you lot succeed. Gal, we want to see you lot succeed. I feel like the women know this already. That's why we ain't really focused on them. Women know how to move in them kind of for the most part. They're pro.
This generation of women are excelling still. You gotta give them that. They're doing their thing.
They know how to play the game as far as that. They've been doing it. Some of the man them, it's their first time getting jobs. They've tried other things that ain't worked out. So I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, you know.
Man's
around them, man.
And the thing is, even like I know you started gyms and that, but even what you just said, then I can relate to it, because I went from being a certain life and living a certain life to then having to go and do a 9-to-5 thing.
100.
And sometimes the transition, it can be a humbling experience. But when you know you have to do it and the roads and certain things ain't for you, do not hesitate to jump into the fucking 9-to-5 thing, 2-footed, and get your shit together as soon as possible. Dive in, because the quicker you dive in and accept this is the reality of your life and get on with it, instead of still battling the fact and fighting against the powers that be.
1 foot in, 1 foot out.
And feeling some type of way when your manager's telling you what to do and all of this. That is the place of, that is what it is. And the sooner you can adapt to it and get used to it and deal with it and confront the fact that is what your life is now, the better it is.
But at the same time, with that said, don't let no one talk to you like
no way.
Shit. Don't let them disrespect you. But there's ways of dealing with it. Don't just turn around and box up the manager and none of that. You're going to have to deal with it a certain way, but make people know they can't talk to you a certain way. They're not going to disrespect you. You know, you're not nobody's slave or servant. You're here to work. You do your job. You do what's supposed to be done. But you're not going to talk to me funny like that.
I had to bad that one manager, though.
See what I'm trying to say? Let them know, Doug.
Yeah, I remember. I'll never forget Roger.
And
I was
Roger will
working for
never
some
forget
bricky
you.
thing, mixing up muck, so I used to work for this bricky company and I used to like mix up cement for them. These times, remember, I've come from living a certain lifestyle to now where man's getting like £8 something an hour. So you get what I'm saying? Got man telling me, take cement up there. Like, the fuck? For every day I'm just holding grudges because man are telling me to do this, do that. And I remember the manager used to just be like, didn't respect it. You just seen a black man mixing up cement and doing whatever, like, because I didn't even have the brick, like, I couldn't even lay bricks. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm just the cement mixer, always carrying wheelbarrow around this building site. in Swiss Cottage. I remember one time he just got rude to man, like, oh yeah, when you're done, take that over there and get over there. And these times I've been building this up for weeks now because I'm just holding this grudge to the point I just had to grip him up and I was like, who the fuck you think you're talking to, bro? Like in my head, do you get what I'm saying? And like in the end, I walked off the site and was like, fuck this, after, because I knew I was gonna get sacked regardless.
You did the no, but you did the right
No,
thing.
because it's the manager, bro.
He did the right
it's the
thing.
right thing. I did the right thing.
I did the right thing for himself.
I did the right thing for myself, but it's like also it was a learning experience because one, yeah, you got always to speak up for yourself. And my man's talking to you a certain way, but I feel like because of my ego, man might not have been saying it anyway, but because of my ego and the way that I was and how it was, anything man said, I took it the wrong way because I feel like man sending me out. What? No one can't do this to me. Are you mad? Like, what's man telling me?
A little chip on your
Yeah, a
shoulder
little
already.
chip on my shoulder. These times he could have been like, oh yeah, mate. In my head, I'm feeling right. He could have been like, oh mate, yeah.
Maybe it weren't the right thing.
No, but it was because he was taking the piss. He got to a point he was taking the piss.
Another way? Could you have settled that another way?
No, because
Doug
that
now
needed to be settled that way.
That's what it is. Because what I'm hearing from Doug, that's what I say. If it's disrespect and mugging off, that's not professional. They're not being professional. Because I tell my people all the time, listen, if worse to worse, you know. I said it to my son the other day because he's leaving one job to go to the next one, and he didn't know how to tell me, and he said, Doc, we need to talk man to man, and then he told me, and I said, I don't care. I said, as long as you got another gig, leave it. I said, one thing with me, you know, I don't ever want you to be in something that you're not happy with. You understand? So it's fine. So my thing's always been is like the job. Some people need the check. There's no choice in it, so they have to take certain things. But that's why I say look at other jobs and be ready to look for the exit doors. But other than that, like you're not making no one talk to you a certain way because you're a man with pride and self-respect. So there'll be Doug knew in his head he'll find another opportunity. But I'm not gonna be here letting someone disrespect me for a fucking paycheck. What am I?
And opportunities come, but it's true. But there's been situations since then where I've been doing this working thing, and people have spoke to man in a certain way, but I've learned how to kind of deal with
it better.
The situation better. Like it's also
we don't have to get physical. Don't get physical at work.
Like,
I said that earlier on.
Like, I had to grip him up because I felt like I was.
Sorry, excuse me. Cause I was just thinking me, dog.
No, I'm not telling man you need to grip man up. But I feel where I was in my life.
Police and them.
Yeah, like where I was in my life.
Free the man them.
Yeah, like I just bust a case. Like literally, I've been working. It'd been a year of me working legit, like, I was in that first year, so I'm still kind of, still kind of transitioning.
Michael Douglas falling down. You remember that?
Yeah. Come on, I'm still transitioning.
Just bursting people because he was vexed.
Yeah.
Yes. You remember that, brother? With the glasses and the suit. I don't even remember what happened to him.
There was a moment he's in traffic and he loses his shit.
What happened again? Where was he vexed?
Yeah. So he remember because he was working on that, and there's one moment he just lost his mind. Yeah, he just said, "Fuck this."
Don't get to that stage.
Nah, don't get to that.
Just leave if need be. Take a time out. Go see the doctor. Get signed off for a few weeks. I remember that as well. Don't necessarily just be a full-on slave to the company. Like there's roots and means. Like if you need time, take advantage of the time. Go see your doctor. Get signed off. This, that, the other.
I don't know if you can still say COVID in
COVID work.
2028.
But you can still do all of that. You can get signed off and all that.
You can. Easy.
There you go.
But
So
like my Virgins always says,
but
as black people sometimes we get aggressive and that don't change shit. We just have to, sometimes you
have to be diplomatic.
Sometimes you have to get a little legal.
Yeah, you got to get legal.
That's
how I've learned.
Take advantage of the system.
Sometimes you have to get legal. Don't get, and then you're still fucking shoving shit. You know what I mean?
But you know what I find now? My job respect me more because I don't kick up. Like what I do, because I sit back and I see everyone else kicking up a fuss. Every little thing, anything's wrong, man, I go into the hills with it, and I don't do nothing. So when I actually ask for time off, or I need this, or I need that. It gets noticed.
So they pattern it up.
Yeah. But if I was the one that's all like, soon as anything goes in, I'm putting in close calls, I'm fucking ringing up, stressing the manager out, that having all mini battles and arguments and all of this. As soon as I ask, you know
Pick your battles.
Pick your battles. As soon as I say, I need to get Sunday off, could you switch me?
They patterned you up.
Yeah, like this one, they pattern me up. But if I was the troublemaker or the always constant on drama,
they're not going to help you out because they want you out the door.
Now
they want you to not turn up and this, that, other.
Go sit then.
You're closer to the door. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But man, it's important that we take this in. This has been a good, strong little topic. I'm happy with that, man. We covered it well. We're going to bring it to a close.
Yes.
Wrap up things. It's another one. People, be safe. Hope you all get the jobs you're looking for. Hope you all get the opportunities you're looking for. Look after yourself, do well, and go for yours. It's the Hustler and Big Doug. Man, them in the room.
Big Daps.
Stepped up.
Can I get? Can you man at me on
Let them
YouTube?
know.
What is it?
Fucking write it so they can screenshot it and pause it and they can
He
find
can
me.
do that.
I didn't even want to say it. You know,
Rex will
you
do
lot
that.
can post it.
Rex will do that
At
with this
That's 101,
episode.
but
At
yeah,
That's 101.
I'm
That's
not
what we
hard to
wanted
find,
to
you
hear.
know me.
We're gone.
Hey.
Stat.